Hi, TMD. Okay. Hi,
Hi,
TMD
TMD
fam. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to our page. Today we are going to talk about something really interesting, something really cool, something not controversial, but we want to talk about value. So, Rachel, let me tell you actually where this topic came from.
Hit me.
On social media, some
Yeah.
of you have seen this video. There's this lady, she was telling other ladies, empowering other ladies, that a man should spend about 8 million on you. Like, if the man really loves you, he should spend about 8 million on you. So it had me, I had so many questions when she said that.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what is 8 million? Was it the bare minimum? Was it the maximum? 8 million in, I don't know, like it was a bit
And in terms
okay,
of
she was talking about shopping. She was talking about shopping.
Okay.
So and then she compared it to value. So I
Okay.
like my heart started racing. Not out of jealousy. It wasn't jealousy. It was like
Opened up something.
I was like, yeah, I was like, does money define me? Does money, is it money that makes me
valuable or not?
Yeah, does it, you know? Does someone have to spend money on me to prove to me they love me? And like, do I have to set an amount?
Yeah.
I had like so many questions.
Yeah.
And I figured, you know what, like let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
This year is a year for conversation, right? It's a year for wait, I even have to
Cheers, girl.
because it's a year for talking about all these strange for talking about everything, anything we want anyway. So yeah, it made me think. And I was like, I'm gonna come and ask Rachel, like, what are some of the things you consider, like when they look at Rachel, what is value to Rachel? Who is Rachel? What makes Rachel valuable? What makes Rachel? Does make this make sense?
Yes, it does. It makes a lot of sense. Don't get us wrong. We love the money.
We love
the money. But I think like Samantha says, it's good to know what you stand for.
Yeah.
And what you base your value on before everything else. Money, I think, is an external thing. First of all, for me, I one of my biggest values is compassion, being compassionate in everything I do. So for example, seeing good in other people, and it comes easily for me. But also I work on it, I try and see the good in other people.
On purpose.
Yes, I purpose to see the good in other people. I purpose to see that I'm not focusing on their flaws, what is in this person beyond their flaw, beyond what they are telling me, beyond the mistakes that they have made, being kind to people. I really, really value that because I like people being kind to me. So I am definitely going to exude that. I'm going to make sure that that is the one thing that I stand for, that I put out there. And once a person does that for me as well, I believe that that goes a long way, more than the amount of money that I even going to spend on me.
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
Yes.
And I agree. And everything she said, by the way, is true. She's one. I thought I was compassionate until I met Rachel. So I don't know. It's one of my values. But then I met her, and then I was like, are you compassionate?
But you really are. I think we are in. We bring it out in different ways.
Okay, she shows me that I have a lot of work to do, which is okay.
Yeah.
One of mine is honesty. Like, for me, her truth is so important to me.
Yep.
In whether it's ugly,
Yeah,
whether it's beautiful, I just need to know the truth. And by the way, even when it comes to I love God. I love God for the truth.
Exactly.
I didn't go to God because, oh my God, he's ever given me this beautiful picture of life is perfect. No, sometimes I chifa. Akugamba Samantha no yaya wofe ya buckle up, baby.
And you're like, but I wanted to be a princess, but okay.
I wanted soft life. why don't I qualify for that card?
It's like, nope, you're my strong warrior.
But I just wanted the truth.
Yes.
For me, it's just so important in my relationships, in my marriage. Honesty.
Yes.
I don't know.
And you know,
so
if you're not, you know that scripture, how can two work together unless they are agreed? And I think honesty is very key in there. If you're not honest with me, that means there are things that I do not know about. Yeah, there's just no way. And you are actually a very honest person. Honestly, you are an honest person. on top, you really are an honest person. You yes, because you tell the truth, like even when it's going to be a hard truth.
Yeah.
But you always know the way to package it. That's also another thing. You don't sometimes it's Kubawa, but as I said, you really know how to package, and I think that's a very, very good value that you really stand for and uphold, and I appreciate that about you as well. Yeah. Maybe another one I could share is respect. Yeah. I believe that once someone respects you, like there's nothing that's can go wrong. Okay, things can go wrong, but you can go beyond what has gone wrong if you know that what the person has done is not out of disrespect for you. Yes, or whatever has happened is not out of disrespect for you. Yes. But you also need to show the same thing. So I really, really stand on the value of respect. I respect people as much as I can, really. I try. And even these other by the worldly things, or okay, not worldly, but like the usual that once we've been taught, respect your elders, respect who. I really, really show respect to people in whether their category, their capacity. Yes, I really show respect, and I agree. Once you respect people, respect comes easy. You don't command respect. Yeah, it just comes to you, just the same way that we respect God, banana. Yeah. Okay, those are actually on respect. Yeah. Like by the way, I really agree. Respect is such a good value. Like in a way that if you're not a respectful person, to me, we can't be friends. Yeah. True. Like, I may not tell you we're not going to be friends, but the moment, I don't know, the moment I see you treat someone some kind of way, like, that's a red flag. Like, it's a big, okay, especially for my new friends. Yeah. The old ones even, can tell us of you, like, the old ones, like, like, you can, but even old ones, like, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. Like, because if you're not a respectful person, I just, yes. You don't just because I don't know speaking anyhow to people. It's being rude to people. Yeah, like people, why are you thinking you're above everyone? Yes, you've made it, and then for me, it's actually a deal breaker in every way. In every way. Yeah, but then there's also the angle of respect for yourself. Like when you respect yourself, there are things you're not going to do. There are places you're not going to find yourself. Yes, like it draws the boundaries for you. It draws the boundaries for you. It's a major value. Like before you look at this money thing. Yes. If actually now that you've even talked about it, looking at them, because we started with how much a man spends on you being your worth. Is he respecting you? I don't know. Is he kind? Is it about the money? Is he compassionate? So because you splash 8 million at me, I don't know. Then what happens? That means you qualify for a date. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. So another value that's another value that's really important to me is growth. I value a growth mindset. Like no matter what happens, we need to move forward. There has to be progress. And I really the company I enjoy is that has a growth mindset. I don't like for me that static thing. It doesn't work for me. Like moving forward. 1 year, like by growth I even don't mean like in material things. I mean like maybe spiritually, you are this kind of person last year. Maybe you were disrespectful last year. You don't apologize to people. You back at people. You can say, okay,
yeah, it can be your goal.
Yes, to
To
improve
really
or
improve.
work
Like,
on it. Yeah.
so for me, and by the way, people see those things. People notice when you, people
Yeah.
notice growth.
They do.
So that's
They
what
do.
I,
Yeah.
that's a really, really important value.
Yeah.
And so Rachel, what would be your advice to women who are married? Because there's this trend of omusajja wo atakutekamu ssente kibikiita kwagala blah blah blah.
Yeah. So I think my advice would be, if you have a man, a husband, first of all, you know why you married your man, at whatever capacity you are in, and you know the values that you uphold as a couple, as yourself, as you know the values that he stands for. If those values have not changed or have grown for the better, man, stick to your man. Your man, if you met him and he's spending 100K on you, now he's spending 1M. It's okay. Yes, and
Like today you have it, tomorrow you don't.
exactly. It's on how he treats you. Is he treating you right? Is he being kind to you? Is he respecting you? Is he showing growth? Because there's also when we've been together 20 years, chichi. Yes, but is there like growth? Are you seeing change in the areas where maybe you've been clashing, things like that? Like keep growing with each other. Keep agreeing. Once you agree on certain areas, then you can work together. You can continue to work together. Don't leave your man because he hasn't spent over how much money on you. All right. Today you'll have it. Today you may not have it now, but tomorrow, I think. And then he'll want to spend even much more on you. But that cannot be the basis on which you think you're valued by your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, keep doing this lovely marriage thing. The money is
like
good.
hanging there.
The money is good, but do not that cannot define. That cannot be the basis or the definition of what your marriage should stand on.
Yeah. And also, I think as married women, we need to. It's important. I don't know if I've talked about it here, but it's important for married women to also have money.
Yes.
I think we talked
about it. I think in one of our first.
I think our first
video.
Yes.
Yes.
It's important to have money.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Women are there to support.
Exactly.
Biblically, the women come take now. Because you don't believe that God created you and maybe I don't know.
Support.
You drop big bang theory, put you on earth. But it's in us, and sometimes you need to support. Not by, let me say, okay, it's okay to buy your man land, but I mean like small things. Maybe you're the one who can give him 2 million. Like maybe he just needs 2 million to close that deal.
Yeah.
And if you don't have money, how are you going to support your man to close that deal?
Exactly.
So I'm not so pro omusajja ayinoteka musente kale olina okuteeka musente kito kituufu naye naawe obaako ne ssente ezo ng'omukazi olina okuba ne ssente. They don't talk about, actually we'll talk about it at a broader length. Best believe I'll be back. But now
for the girls,
for the single ladies, please, money should not even be a major factor when you are choosing your life partner. It shouldn't even be a deal breaker. I think you should have conversations about his career, his dreams and whatnot. It should be like point number 6. Like, but how much he has in the bank, how much he spends on you, I don't know. It's a bit unfair. It's a bit weird. He's not your father. I don't know if you even count how much your father is spending on you, your mom. I don't know. I've never sat down to count to count. It's a bit obnoxious.
People at different levels.
Yeah, for different levels.
Really,
it's not.
Girl just jumped out of campus is trying, to be. Look at where he's headed.
Even if he's even an older man, he could even be an older man. Even if it's an older man, I think you should be fair. Like the money should not be that thing. So, ladies, can we really revise our value system? I just
surely your value cannot be how much someone is spending on you. How about how much you're spending on yourself?
Thank you.
If I'm taking myself out how much am I willing to spend on myself?
Yeah, like how much are you investing in yourself?
Why should it be what another person can spend on me? You can't base
Couple
your value on
talk
someone else.
projects.
Yes, yes. It has to come from you. Know your values, know what you stand for, know what makes you you. And then the people who you attract, whether it's your partner or your friends or whatever it is, will fall within that.
The law of attraction. The law of attraction. When you invest in yourself, those people will come and look at you. Those people will,
Exactly.
So even if you want to be, I don't know what's the word. Okay, money minded, you might. Now, oyinza okutomera omusajja nga bulina ssente naye ng'ogenda kufa nakyo ogenda kufa nakyo tujja munnange eno ojja kaba mu benzi yo. Well, the rest of us are here enjoying. You clean your tears. Your heart will be dying. You'll be lonely. Kagamba infidelity. Kagamba ennaku ejja kuba ekutta. Kagamba. I really can't imagine that life.
Yeah.
Otherwise, guys, thank you for
watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share our things. Talk to us, comment. Let us know what are those, what values do you stand by, what makes you you, what is that one thing which they look at you and they know, yes, that this is me, this is what she stands for. That is not how much someone spends on you. Bye guys, we love you. Mwah.